Are you an expression-repressed professional? When I ask most professionals if they feel comfortable actually putting themselves out there as their true self, I typically get a disappointed, yeah. It's really interesting. As professionals, we're handed this albatross that we wear around our neck quite happily as we graduate from university and move into the real world. But that albatross tries to keep us contained in a little box. This is what it means to be a professional. Don't color outside the lines. Don't leave the box. Oh, but if you want to climb the corporate ladder, okay, we'll put you into another box. And if you want to get a little bit higher, we'll put you into another box. And what happens is we start repressing our expression. We don't want to look the way that we want to look. We don't talk the way that we want to talk. We don't express our ideas the way that we want to express them. And what this actually leads to is repressing your genius. Ugh, that doesn't sound great, does it? But what happens is we start being very calculated in what we're saying. We want to be politically correct. We want to make sure we are changing our tune based on who is in the room. So it is important to know that if you want to fully express your genius, you need to express your experience, your expertise, your passion. Because that is what is going to make you a genius in your industry, in your specialization within the industry, with the kind of people that you want to be working with the kind of work that makes you happy and allows you to create a ripple effect in the world. But if you are repressing your expression and trying to fit into what everyone else is telling you to do, you're probably not going to make an impact. You're not going to attract the right kind of people. You're not actually going to get to do the work that you want to do because you're trying to be like everyone else. And it is scary to put yourself out there. It is scary to be exactly who you are because then there is no wall in front of you that people can judge. They're judging you. And that can really suck. If you get trolled, and if anyone trolls me on this, you're probably expression repressed yourself. But by letting yourself be afraid of being trolled, what happens is you hold yourself back. And what happens is you don't actually make the impact that you want. It's okay to be a weirdo. We're all weirdos. Let's be honest. Especially if you're doing something that's different, you are going to be labeled a weirdo. Maybe eventually you'll be labeled a genius. But if your weirdness is actually your genius, you need to let that fly. Let your freak flag fly. Because you can't fully live into what makes you unique, which is the thing that is going to create the greatest impact if you are trying to check all the boxes of someone else's system. If you're trying to stay within that box of being a professional, you are not going to be able to step out and be your genius. Being a genius takes being a little bit of a freak. Being a genius means that you are doing things different. You're being disruptive to the system. And when you can actually get really comfortable with that, that is where you fully start to realize your potential. You fully start creating an impact. You fully start being recognized for the difference that you can make in the world. But until then, you're going to hold that albatross around your neck. You're going to stay stuck and probably kind of miserable because you know there's this better life that you want. You know that there's more impact that you want to create. You know that there is a higher potential that you can be fully stepping into. So are you ready to unleash your genius? Are you ready to cut that albatross from around your neck and let it go? And be who you are. Look the way you look. Speak the way that you speak. Express the opinions that you have. Express the thoughts that you have, the genius that you have, the approach to life and professional work and what your clients need, the way that you do, the way that you uniquely do. That's how you start stepping out as a genius. That is how you start creating a ripple effect in the world. That is how you start being able to do the work that you love with clients that you love, making a whole lot more, often working a whole lot less. Now, if you are ready to fully unleash yourself into your genius, if you are ready to let that box go, stop worrying about what everyone else thinks of you, because that roller coaster of public opinion sucks. It sucks. And there's no need for you to be on it. But if you are ready to fully own that, then join my upcoming challenge. It's the last challenge of the year. It's called the Pivot to Profitability Challenge, and it will take you through what you need to do to step into your genius, to battle the mindset issues that you're going to have as you try to become a profitable entrepreneur and do something that is different in this world. So if you're ready for it, make sure that you click the link, and I will see you very soon.